Hello, so just listen to Mauricio Sarri's excuses after the defeat, the humiliation.
Okay, good evening. I'm going to start at the front here. If you've got a question, please raise your hand. Thank you.
Maurizio, disappointing results tonight. What were your thoughts on the game? Deluso per il risultato, la prestazione con oggi.
It's very difficult to have an idea about the performance because I think that we played very well in the first half. In the second half, we conceded the goal after 2 minutes and we stopped to play because in the offensive phase we played not as a team but as 11 players and we stopped to defend, so we were in trouble. And for me it's very difficult to understand why, because after what I saw in the first half, I think that there was the possibility to solve the problem. We had 43 minutes to play, and so we could solve the problem, but not with that kind of relation. And so it's very difficult for me to understand why. I wanted to try to understand after the match. I spoken with the players immediately after the match, but it's very difficult also for them to say why. So I have to try again tomorrow because I need to understand why, because I need to solve this problem.
Well, when a coach is saying that he doesn't know what the problem is, that is very worrying for me. You are in charge of this team, and you are the one who will go public and criticize a player in front of the world. You are the one who looked for counselor and whatever therapy that you look for player. It's been for a very long time now, and you're still saying that you don't know what is going on with the team. That is the sign of somebody who doesn't know exactly what to do. And he said that I thought we had time to come back, but what did you do to make that happen? When you make the changes, like to like changes, no urgency, back pass, side pass, nothing in front, and now you are complaining about the team not being a team, but you made those changes. You gave those instructions to keep the ball and keep the ball and keep 90% of the ball without doing anything with the ball. And now we have serious question to ask you, Sarri.
Asked your coaching staff to leave. You had personal contact with your players, but you got no answers from them.
In that moment, I wanted to talk with them alone, without anybody.
Yeah, for that talking to player, I think people remember that you said so many times in the past now that, oh, I had to talk to individual one-on-one, I have to do this, I have to do that. You did it so many times, and you did it the last time in public to send a message to your player in Italian because they didn't understand you one-on-one. And now you're talking about, oh, I just talked to them individually. Why can't you see that the problem is not the players? The problem is you. You have just to look at yourself and see what you're doing wrong. Okay?
As I said before, I needed to understand, because it's impossible to play in a so different way the first half and the second half. I cannot understand why. I don't know exactly. I want to try again tomorrow, because we need to solve this problem.
Neil.
Maurizio, are the players good enough? I giocatori sono abbastanza bravi.
But I think so.
In that case,
Maybe we are not at the top of the Premier League at the moment, but we are competitive.
Yes, the players are good enough. They are good enough. They are just not good enough to play the fucking system. They are not ready. It's not mean they are crap, but the system is not suited to them. So you have to make adjustment. You don't have to play sorry ball all the time. Sometimes you need just a result. For a team like Chelsea, you need a result. And you need a good football, and you need a balance. For this time, you don't have the right player to play your system entirely. So you have to cut your system in half or something. Just make some adjustment to win the game.
We cannot lose 4-0 against Bournemouth. I want to respect Bournemouth, and you know very well that I like very much the coach, the Eddie, but it's impossible to lose 4-0 here.
Oh yeah, impossible. This is the Premier League. Welcome to the Premier League. This is not Serie A. This is not Serie B. It's not Napoli. It's not Empoli. This is Chelsea and the Premier League. They are not small teams. They are all strong and determined just to kick your balls. Because they all are very strong and very good analyzing each system. As Conte will tell you, the only thing that pays in the Premier League is to surprise them, is to be flexible, is to play each game differently, is to make changes during the game, change the way you are doing things just to adapt to what the other team is doing. It's a game of chess in the Premier League.
if the players are good enough, are you good enough?
Se i giocatori sono abbastanza bravi allora.
Oh, maybe it's my fault. Maybe that I am not able to motivate them. But
Yes. He was asked if he was good enough, if the player are good enough, then he is not good enough. And he said, maybe because I'm not. It's not about motivation. It's about the system, the setup. Sorry? Change the damn setup for certain games. Okay? You can start with your sorry ball, which is beautiful to watch, good. If it's working, it's good. If it's not working after a while, why not change the system? It's not about motivation. It's not about calling them out in public or calling them individually. You've been doing this for month and month. It's not changing. It's mean the player are not good enough to adapt to the sorry ball 100%. They can do it maybe 50%, but you, the coach, need to find a way of adapting the system for now while you're waiting for the summer and get your player and go on pre-season and just build your team. Right now, Chelsea need to get to top 4. We need result.
the team is really very strong, is able to win also without the coach.
Okay, Tony.
Do you feel under pressure?
Ti senti sotto pressione
No,
adesso dopo questo risultato?
in this moment I feel myself frustrated. Not under pressure. I am frustrated.
Yeah, you are frustrated, and I am frustrated too. I miss my work. I pay for merchandise for this team. I do anything I can. I come to the game. I have to fly from the United States to come to UK sometime just to watch my game, just for Chelsea. Book some games, book some hotel, spend my money to just watch, okay? And you are going to tell me that I was going just to watch that crap? Sorry? Really?
Because I don't see I didn't see in the match the signal of of my work. And so I am frustrated.
You were very harsh.
The signal of your work was passing 90% of the game or of the ball position with no result. That is Sarri. So the result of your work is 0, and it's clear if the result of your so-called hard work is 0, and then you have to change, right? It's not working. That means you are not working. It's clear. You don't have to impose to somebody who doesn't want to do what you want. You have to adapt because they are, I don't know, 23, 25 player. You can't change all of them, but only the coach will pay for this. Okay? So you have to adapt to the system. You have to adapt to the league. For now, I insist on that because I don't want to see people saying, hey, he just arrived here. You have to be patient and No, nobody is asking Sarri to change his Sarri ball. All we ask is Sarri ball B, Sarri ball C, Sarri ball D, according to the situation. You can't play the same damn thing over and over again every game. Why we won against City? Because we surprised them. We never played false 9 before. And he tried to make a change in that game. And it worked perfectly. Okay? And what he does? The next game, he start playing false 9 again. Because it worked against City. It worked against City because it was a surprise. They didn't know. We surprised them. We won the game. The next game, it doesn't mean it's going to work. The next game, you could change something different. 3 at the back, 2 midfield, 2 striker in front. Do something different according to the opposition in the Premier League. What he does, yeah, because I won against City, I'm going to play the same against any other team. What happened? We lost again and again and again. And then after losing and calling people out, and then, okay, now I'm going back to the striker. Now we have a striker. We can't even cross the ball. Okay, now it's going to be, next game, just because it didn't work, we're going to make some changes again, just because we lost so many games again. He's so stubborn to the degree that he doesn't understand that each game is different. Each single game in the Premier League is different. And Sarri ball need to have many aspects of playing the game. Chess, I'm so, I don't know what to say, man.